world, welcome back to Imani's world. I feel like I haven't talked to y'all in forever. Oh my goodness, I feel like it's been forever. Really, like, I'm nervous and stuff. Like, you should have seen me before the video. I was like ready to start the video. Anyways, yeah, how you doing? Welcome back. So today we gonna be like talking about, how when you're talking to someone, you could really be talking to someone who's mentally crazy and you not even know it, because like either you don't know them, or let's say you do know them but you don't know that they're starting to develop some mentally crazy symptoms. Like, and I'm not talking about this like on a oh she joking, this is a game. Like, nah, I'm talking like for real. Like, sometimes y'all need to be careful who y'all talking to and things like that. Just like pay attention, you know what I'm saying? But nah though, because we're gonna be talking about one-sided. Like, everybody always trying to believe somebody, and everybody needs to, everybody, you need to remember that there are always two sides to a story. Like, you can't, you can, especially when it's your friend and everything, loyalty is loyalty. Of course you're gonna go and believe the person that you're close to. Of course you're going to believe the person that you're friends with. It's so crazy how I thought about this yesterday and was like, I want to talk about this with y'all. And then I just seen a post on Instagram, and I was like, and I posted it on my story, and I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about today. Like, that's literally what I want to talk about. Y'all be mad sometimes at another person when y'all don't even know them. Y'all get one side of the story and just be like, oh yeah, that person dumb. Oh yeah, that person this. Yeah, that person that. And I used to do the same thing until, I had a friend, and I was telling her a story, and she was like, well, everything, there's always two sides to a story. Like, and that's true, you know what I'm saying? And, I just be mindful of that when people be trying to tell me stories about like their boyfriends, or they be trying to tell me stories about their friends. They be trying to tell me a story about anybody. It could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get one side of the story from one person, and you thinking they crazy, they this, they that, they gone bananas, they wild, they da 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 da. Like, oh, they jealous of her, they diss of her, oh, they diss of him, blah 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 blah. Like, no. First of all, you don't even know the other person, so calm down. You don't know what the other person did, and you don't know, what I'm saying? Like, you don't know the full story behind it. Another thing is, people will leave out information just to make themselves seem on top, or they'll leave out information just to make themselves sound good in the situation. Like, no. You could be talking to a whole thief. You could be talking to a whole thief, and the thief is telling you about a story. And you don't even know that they're a thief, but you're believing this thief. I'm not saying, of course, like I said, when a person is telling a story, you're going to go with the person who has your best interest at heart. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go with the person that you're loyal to. But you need to watch out for those people who are loyal to you too. Like, when they always telling you a story, and they always making themselves seem like the good one, but you don't never ask, well, what did the other person do? No. When you never ask, so they'll never tell you their part. Be watching out for that. Because they don't ever try to tell you what they did wrong. They'll continue to talk about the other person, but they'll never try to tell you what they did wrong. Like, you telling me all of this and that, but you're not even telling me what you did wrong. Tell me your side too. Now, I know when me and my friends talk, my friends be like, and this is how I talk too. I talk like this too. We be like, okay, so this is what I did. I did X, Y, and Z. And then they did da 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 da. And then that's when, I did da 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 get it, and then they did shikada blah blah. And so I'm sitting over here like, okay, well, you were in the wrong for doing blah, 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 and then they were in the wrong for doing blah, blah, blah. So at this point, both of y'all need to apologize at this point, because both of y'all in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or, now let's say, because I had a friend who told me, they was telling me about something about a picture or something. So she was like, she sent a picture, and then she was like, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, how do I look in this? And then he said some blah, blah, blah. And then that's when she said something that took it way too far. And I was like, whoa. the story went completely left. You're in the wrong. And yes, I told my friend that she was in the wrong. Y'all need to start telling people, other people, when they're in the wrong. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your whoever you're loyal to. Y'all need to also start telling them when they're in the wrong too. Because not everybody is always going to be in the right. It's okay to tell somebody when they're wrong. It's okay to correct somebody. It's okay to redirect somebody. Like, you can't always let somebody do something and just be like, oh, no, it's their fault, it's their fault. No, you need to tell your person when they're in the wrong too. Because if you don't never tell your person or the person that you're loyal to when they're in the wrong, chances are when it flips and they get mad at you, you're gonna see how they really act. You're gonna see how they're gonna start doing the same thing they did to other people towards you. If you can never tell them when they're in the wrong, if you can never pay attention to, and if they can never tell you their side of the story, what they did wrong and all that, when he or she gets mad at you, it's gonna turn around and it's gonna be the same thing. They're gonna go off and they're gonna tell their side of the story to someone else about you, and they're gonna make you look like the crazy person. And when you look like the crazy person, you're going to be sitting up there looking like, that's not true. That ain't the story. Because you did da-da-da-da-da first. Like, or you did da-da-da that made me want to do blah, blah, blah. So, see, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. It's all, oh, no, it's good. You on the right, until the story flips around on you. And then when the story flips around on you, then you sitting up there looking stupid like, dang, like, this person is real life crazy. Yeah, but you didn't know that person was real life crazy because you sitting there agreeing with everything they say. You need to, even if you don't get both sides of the story, you need to still question their actions. Question the person that you're loyal to, the person who's telling you the story, actions. And make sure they're telling you what they did wrong to start the whole thing or whatever. Because chances are they could be doing twice as much as wrong as the person that they're talking about. They could be doing so much wrong. They could be the only one that's doing wrong. They could be the only person that's doing wrong, and the other person could be totally innocent. That's what I had to tell my friend. I'm like, hold up. This story then went left. You're the one who's wrong. This person not in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and my friends, we do that. We tell each other when we're in the wrong, and we apologize when we're in the wrong or whatever. And we also do say, and we also do announce when ourselves is wrong. Like, the other person announced when I was wrong, but I'll also announce when I was wrong too. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm telling the story, then I'll be like, oh yeah, but I did do da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? This is her reaction to it, and so maybe I shouldn't have done da 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 da. And maybe I could have approached it a different way or said it a different way or done something different. But you know, something like that. So make sure that when a person tells, because like I said, you might not get both sides of the stories. You might not get both sides of the story because you don't know that person. You might not ever see that person, no, nothing like that. But you always need to make sure you question their actions, because their actions could hold a lot, could say a lot, depending on what the other person did or what they're saying about the other person or whatever. Because telling y'all, it's always two sides to a story. I mean, yeah, of course, like I said, you're going to believe the one that you're loyal to, but always question the one that you're loyal to, and start telling the ones that you're loyal to when they're in the wrong. Do not let them keep sliding with some stupid actions or with actions when you know that somebody needs to correct them. Like I said, so it's okay to redirect somebody. It's okay to tell somebody they're in the wrong. It's okay for you to announce or approach the things that needs to be changed in a person so that they can fix that about themselves, so that later on down the line, they don't get on your nerves with it and they're not doing it to other people. This is called human decency. Human decency. Know your toxic traits and try to fix some things in you that you know could be fixed. Like, I know one of mine is like emotionless or whatever, and I just found that out a couple days ago. I'm like emotionless, and once I fix the physical problem, I don't be worried about nobody's emotional problem. Because I feel like, your emotion is your emotion. I can't fix your emotion. You're the only one who can feel that emotion, so you have to fix it. And I was sad yesterday, you know what I'm saying? But who was gonna fix my sadness? I fixed my sadness after I finished listening to some music and stuff like that, and I was dancing and stuff. Like I got real hype. I reminded myself how blessed I was. I was reminded how blessed I was. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just real live, like so I was real life feeling like, you know, so empowered yesterday. It's just like, who can tell me anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, right, you know how they say, before the rainbow, there's a storm. My storm is right now. I'm really ready for summer and everything. But I am truly blessed. Like, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. I am so blessed. Can't nobody, yeah. So that's how I'm feeling. Like, seriously. But just remember, y'all, it's always two sides to a story. Correct the ones when you see them in the wrong. And remember to just to love. Because at this point, at this point, yeah, whatever. So, y'all, follow me on my Instagram, ImaniW16. Follow me on my Snapchat, PinkBunny107me. You know, all the years or whatever. And, yeah. So, see you. Deuces.